Morning everyone, my name's Ian, owner and proprietor of Health and Happiness. I was hoping to post this vlog yesterday, but got distracted, should I say, by the rugby. And I've actually timed this recording for the half time of the Argentina-France match. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a good World Cup. Slightly concerned that we're in a group with France, as they're actually looking quite good, which is a bit worrying. So I think England will get to the semis. I think the final will be Wales versus South Africa. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think someone will knock out the Kiwis. Probably Wales, actually. I think they deserve to beat them. And then I think South Africa are an exceptional team. They've won the Tri-Nations or Four Nations or whatever it is. But anyway, so today's blog is inspired by my very own Sea Dragon colleague, friend, who I swam the channel with last year as part of a relay, Annie Maggs, who's over in Australia. Hopefully, and I'm sure she is having the time of her life. So this vlog is inspired by her, and it's basically building on the last vlog, or the last few, which is that you've got to do 150 minutes of activity a week to be healthy and fit, but you might not have the money or the time. You might be a working mum, like someone like Tina or Joanne. You might not have much money, or like Annie, you might actually be on the go. So I'm going to show 3 bits of kit that you can utilise. I've actually not followed my previous rule. I've actually got the cats in the house, so be prepared for a photo bomb at any time. Right, so the first bit of kit is this. So this is a resistance band. You can buy these off Amazon, buy these in most shops. Now the beauty of this is that you can actually then pack this in any suitcase, rucksack, whatever. So I would say that this is one of the most versatile pieces of equipment you can actually buy, especially bang for buck. You can obviously do resistance training with this. You can actually put it under your foot and do bicep curls. You can do flyers, you can do stretching. Yeah, this is a really extraordinary piece of equipment. The second piece is this, which is in obviously a well-worn bag. Again, this can obviously be put in the bottom of a suitcase. So in this bag of tricks, you have a number of bands which correspond to a particular strength. So this one here, if you can see, is £15, whereas this one here is £20. Now you can actually double up, so you could put them all together, and I haven't added it up, but that might be £70. So again, you can actually do a whole range of things with this. You've got this little natty clip, which you can put around your ankle, and you can do leg exercises. You have the straps. So one of the things that I did when I was actually training for my boxing fight was actually do a load of fast resistance fighting. You also have this other natty bit, which is this. It's hard to see, but this is basically like a little ball, and this can actually then go over a door, underneath a door, or in the gap between the hinges. So you can actually use this collection of things to do any a whole range of activities. For example, you could actually wrap it around a chair and actually do bench pressing. You can wrap it around the bottom of a chair and actually do leg extensions. you could put it against the door and do bicep curls. You can do a bottom of the door again, and you can sit down and do a low row. You could put it at the top of the door and be kneeling on the floor and actually do a lat pull down. And both of these in combination, you could actually do at home whilst you're watching the TV. Yeah, it might be difficult if you're facing the door to watch the TV, but you could do that during the ad break, I suppose. Oi, don't fight. So you with both of these bit of equipment, you can do stuff while little Sam, one of my ex-girlfriends, just had a baby a few months ago. So while Sam is in bed, well, not in bed, in a cot, you could do some exercise. Or if you like watching EastEnders, you can do some of this stuff whilst EastEnders is on. So that bit of equipment I just showed there, slightly more expensive, but I think that was £12. So for 20 quid, which is what, roughly a 1 month at a gym, you've got all the equipment that you can shake a stick at. Yeah, if your aim is to bulk up, it's not going to replace 40 kilos of dumbbells, but for the majority of us, that is going to be good enough. And obviously, if you've got 40 kg, if you want 40 kgs of dumbbells, then buy 40 kgs of dumbbells and a bench, or go to the gym to do that sort of stuff. But on a day-to-day basis, this would be good enough. Now, this is the top end. And I think this is actually my most expensive investment, I think. Now, this is an amazing bit of kit. I've actually got, I'll show you actually. So I've actually had this installed in my house. I'm just making sure that you can see what I'm showing you. This installed. So this is actually a supported device, and also I've had this installed. God, rubbish at this. So again, you can actually use that for this bit of equipment, but it also attached over a door. So this is a TRX. So this is a suspension training. These are expensive. Don't get me wrong, but they are amazing. You actually are getting your money's worth. So so you might have seen these in a gym, and you potentially don't know what they are. So you can tell it is well made. So they come with two sort of handles and also this sort of loop. The loop, I would say, you use for your feet, whereas the handles you use for your hands. So you can actually do a whole range of body weight actions with these. And it doesn't need to be just body weight resistance training. It can actually be body weight HIIT training. So the thing to show you, excuse me, come on. The thing to show you is this. Now, like my other bit of equipment, where you can actually attach it to a door, this sort of beanbag type thing can go over a door, shut the door, and then you attach that to the other bit of equipment. £120, but if you pay £20 a month for a gym, in 6 months this will pay for itself. So I don't have a gym membership. I can go into a gym because I obviously train at the gym, and I don't think they would ever say, "Oi, Ian, what are you doing in my gym?" when I'm bringing them business. But I don't train at a gym. I just don't have the time. 100% of my focus is health and happiness and my clients. So I use these three things to actually do a workout at home. Yeah, the last one is a bit bulky, but feasibly you could actually put that in a suitcase. So you've got three things that I'll show today in ranges of complexity and cost. So you've got this resistance band. This will cost £5, £10, something like that. Yeah, I think this costs £7. Obviously, very light, very mobile. Again, you can actually have different resistance levels. So you could buy, I think this one is, I don't know, £10 resistance, whereas you might be able to buy one that's £1 resistance or one that's higher than that. But yeah, this is an amazing bit of kit. Then you've got these resistance bands that you can attach to a door. You can use your feet as the anchor, and then the top range, and that one costs £12. And then you've got this bad boy, the TRX suspension training, which costs me about 120. All of them come with a manual. Obviously, the cheaper ones, I think it was just a piece of paper, whereas this comes with a manual and an app where you put in your own personal code, and you have free access for a year. Whereas I think this bad boy came with a DVD, and like everything, yeah, okay, you can have a personal trainer, but you've got YouTube. If ever you don't know how to use say this, just go on YouTube and type in resistance training, resistance band exercises, and I think it will show you some videos. To be honest, that's what I do. If I want to mix something up, then I go and have a look on YouTube. Obviously, you do have a personal trainer on hand, so if you've got any questions or queries, give me a call. So that is it for today. I'm hoping that you get a lot of value out of this, because it could save you a lot of time, a lot of money, enable you to use your time more effectively and get fitter. So that is it for me. Last shout out then is Joanne Chubb. She's doing a walk tonight. She's doing a marathon walk in the evening, so best of luck with that. And Tina Martin and the boys who are my godchildren, they're coming down for the evening. They're staying over. So one, I'm looking forward to seeing the kids. I haven't seen them for a few months. Looking forward to catching up with both Tina and Martin, but also I'm intrigued to see how a swimming channel challenge is going. So that's enough for me. I think the second half of the rugby is about to start, and have a lovely day.